It's good morning, Larissa and Maddy. Welcome. Thank you for joining us at Yellow Shelf.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so
Oh,
much for having us.
my pleasure, ladies. Your podcast, No Spoons to Give. It's a newish podcast, but we were just chatting. It's on the back of your organization, Spoony. Tell us all about it. Who wants to start off by telling us about the show?
Yeah, I can definitely kick off. So No Spoons to Give it's like an extension of our Spoony community. So Spoony is an app, a social safe space for people who are neurodivergent, chronically ill, and disabled. And something that Maddie and I noticed in the community is we have so many incredible stories within our community, and we just wanted to sit down with people more and get to know them and let people share their stories. So yeah, it's a chance for people to share their lived experience. We chat with some really interesting people across all walks of life. And yeah, Maddie, you can kick off the rest if you like. We have so much fun doing it as well.
It's such a ball. We have, it's the best job in the world, honestly, being able to talk to the most interesting, wonderful, kind, generous people who are just so willing to share their stories because they know how isolating it can be because there isn't enough of these stories being shared. So yeah, No Spoons to Give is we basically just want to celebrate the stories from this vibrant community that doesn't get enough time in the spotlight. And we want to share the ups and downs and everything in between of living while being chronically ill, neurodivergent, and disabled. And we want to get to know some of the voices that make our community so fantastic because the disability community is the best community in the world. I'm biased, but I just think that it's we just have such a wonderful opportunity to get to know some really fantastic people who have a lot to share and are so generous that they do want to share this. So yeah, really, it's been a wonderful journey so far.
And the stories, some of the stories are really beautiful. It's definitely, as a listener, I feel like it's a space where you connect and you embrace and you learn. And that definitely comes across. Maddie and Larissa, I'm curious to know, what inspired you? I mean, you both work in the community arm of Spoony. Tell us about, are you girls, ladies, podcasters, backgrounds? Tell us a bit about this journey that inspired you to create the show and host.
Yeah, I definitely don't have a background in podcasting or public speaking. Like it's never even been one of my strong points. But the community and the work we do gives me so much strength to share stories and bring those stories to the surface for people. So I guess for me, that's kind of my armor. My background is originally in healthcare, and I unfortunately burnt out from that. And I was getting diagnosed with ADHD and autism at the time. So bringing my own lived experience and just, yeah, I think for me, it's been understanding that I'm not alone in that journey. And I think that's something that our community likes to see and hear as well. So yeah, it is great to be able to bring our own lived experience and our personal journeys and yeah, how we got here and just bring that all together in the podcast.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't have a background in podcasting or public speaking either. I have more of a background in film and television, but not on screen. Um, and I've done a little bit of audio content for Triple J and a few things like that, but never actually in a podcast studio. So this has been very exciting. And I come from a film and TV background, but I have been chronically ill since I was 15. So it's 13 years, I think now. So yeah, I have been back then, there was absolutely nothing for me. I did not know that there was a chronic illness community. I had no idea. And I just know that it would have made a world of difference to if I could hear people who had similar stories or just little nuggets of information that I felt connected to what was going on for me, because it was a very isolating time. And that's absolutely why I have been so fan of just all the incredible. So honestly, it does feel a bit like a dream to be able to talk to them, these heroes of mine. We have Carly Findlay on the podcast this week, and I am such a fan. I had to really tone it down. Larissa saw me being very uncool, but yeah, she's such a hero of mine. So it feels incredibly meaningful to be able to actually like have these wonderful, really important conversations with people who have just like really changed my life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel incredibly lucky.
And ladies, the work you're doing is changing other people's lives. So you're paying it forward, you're doing your bit, and hopefully Yellow Shelf can do a little bit to support a wonderful podcast. I recommend people tune in. If people are curious, if people are watching all around the world, and if we're curious, how do we connect with you on socials? Point us in the right direction, ladies.
Yeah, absolutely. We are pretty much everywhere. So if you want to find our podcast, it's available on most podcasting platforms. So if you just search No Spoons to Give, we will pop up there. We're also on YouTube as well if you prefer to watch a version with captions. And we also offer transcripts which are posted on our blog. So there's different ways to access the podcast because yeah, we really believe accessibility is extremely important at Spoony. And then, yeah, across socials, you can follow Spoony.app on all of the social channels. And if you want to download the app, you can download Spoony on iOS or the Google Play Store for Android. Have I missed any, Maddy?
No, you've done amazing. You've got them all. Fantastic.
Yay, well done. Well, look, ladies, I'll put that in the show notes to make it easy for individuals to connect. Thank you so much. Keep podcasting, keep those guests coming because you are really making an impact. But thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us. It's been great.
My pleasure.
And you are making such a big impact by getting those voices out there that are not getting the reach that they deserve. And this is such a wonderful idea.
Look,
and yeah, thank you so much for having us.
My pleasure, ladies. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.